Well, hello YouTubers and VSG people out there. This is VSG Mitch with my 10-month update. It's hard to believe it's been 10 months since I had vertical sleeve gastrectomy with Dr. Handy Wing and at Geraha Kedoya Hospital in Jakarta, Indonesia, although Dr. Wing is now operating out of Omni, which is in Alam Sutra in Tangerang, just west of Jakarta. So love Dr. Handy. He's been great for me. If you watch some of my earlier videos, you'll get an idea of some of the challenges of having the procedure here in Indonesia. Money is the least challenging thing because it is less expensive here, but it's an interesting experience to have the procedure. And there's a growing population of Dr. Handy patients. We have a chat group on the VSG chat group on WhatsApp, which is, if you're not familiar with that, it's kind of a messaging client that allows you to chat in groups, and it's kind of a neat deal. But I'm pretty active in that when I can be. A lot of the people in it don't speak a lot of English, but some do. And anyway, so getting to it, I'm actually just came back from working out. That's why I'm wearing this tank top thing. I don't normally walk around in these. I wear a shirt and tie at work every day, so this is my gym clothes. Been working out really hard lately. My scales have not really changed a lot in the past couple of months, few months. I've been really sitting around the same thing, right around 240. I got down as low as 233 pounds, and I've gained about 10 pounds from that. But it's, I think, mostly muscle weight, maybe some water retention from working out so heavily. The side effect, I drink a lot of water when I'm working out, and I tend to retain it, I think. So my starting weight when I first met Dr. Handy was, I think, around 335, 340 pounds, somewhere in there. My date of surgery on June 17th, 2016. My weight that day was 317 pounds. And like I said, I'm about 243 now, 240, somewhere in there. Because when you're 240 pounds, you can literally gain and lose 5 or 6 pounds in a day very easily. If I look tired versus some other videos, I am. It's, today I work today, so it's, I get up at 4:30, 5 o'clock in the morning, go to work, and it's probably 7 o'clock now, thereabouts, or 7:30 almost. So it's been a long day, and I spent a good hour and a half at the gym earlier, working out pretty good. So the exciting thing for me is that for the first time in a millennia, it seems like, I actually bench pressed more than I weigh, and that's kind of cool. Not that I'm muscle man or anything, but I'm getting there. I'm building a little muscle mass, and I'll post a photograph if I can figure out how to blend it into my video to show you a picture before the surgery when I was at the beach in Bali, and a picture of a recent photograph. So I'll try to get those here in the video. But as far as how I'm doing now, what I'm eating, I still can eat a lot. After I worked out today, I had a 32-gram protein shake that Gold's Gym sells here in Indonesia. It's egg protein, which I like. Whey protein I don't like. I just don't like the taste. I used to like it, but things change whenever you have the surgery. You don't like the same stuff anymore. I had the 32-gram protein shake, and then I had a salad when I got home a little bit ago, and just a small salad, and I'm full, and I won't want anything else unless maybe I'll have a little 100-calorie ice cream cup or something later. Far as during the day, I'll eat, in the morning, I'll eat a small sandwich, or, on whole wheat, or, a protein shake, or both, maybe a protein shake and then a little sandwich an hour or two later. Then I'll have lunch, I'll have some chicken breast. The problem in Indonesia, one of the problems with food here, is Indonesian taste tends to be very oily. So when you get chicken that's a locally cooked type of chicken dish, even if it's not fried per se, they'll make a sauce, and the chicken will be sitting in the sauce, and the sauce will be literally grease or oil. And it may be delicious and have have some different spices and things in it that are really good. But you just wonder how many calories of oil are you eating when you eat that stuff. And to some degree, I think that's slowed my weight loss down. I'd probably be leaner than I am right now if I was able to eat more regular food, what Westerners we consider regular food. But we are leaving Indonesia in a couple months, and we'll be going back to the States for a month and then moving to Taiwan. And in Taiwan, literally just a couple blocks from my work, there is a Subway restaurant. So Subway is one of my favorite places to eat. I love Subway, and a 6-inch. I ate one when we were in Taiwan over the Christmas break. A 6-inch roast beef sub loaded with veggies. I can make 2 meals out of it, and probably still can. Yeah, I don't think I've gained that much in terms of stomach size since then. And there you read about, if you read about the surgery, you read about what's called slider foods. Some things you can eat a lot more of than other foods, and I found that to be the case. There's some things I can just eat and eat and eat, and some things fill me up very quickly, like salad with a couple. I had the salad I had was not very big. It had half a tomato in it, and I'm very full after eating it. Anything with bread, any kind of bread. I try to avoid carbs, breads. Rice is a no-no. I don't. I've heard other people who've had the procedure still like rice and can eat rice. I can't eat rice. I eat 3 tablespoons of rice and I'm miserable. It's just too much. I can't handle it. I also find myself not really liking really sweet stuff anymore at all. I mean, I've never been a big sweet eater. I've not been somebody who liked a lot of sugary stuff, but we bought a bag of Reese cup miniatures in Singapore because you cannot buy Reese cups in Indonesia. We bought a bag of the miniatures in Singapore when we were flying through the airport there, and I can eat 1 miniature Reese cup and that's it. I don't want any more. One of them, and I'm happy. And I used to could sit there and pack those things away like they were popcorn, and now it's probably the only chocolate thing I like really is the Reese cup, and it's probably because it's got the peanut butter, which is protein in it. I've always liked that. Other things I eat I like chicken. Grilled chicken's good. Like steak, I can't eat a lot of it. I find myself maybe a 6-ounce steak and I'm full. I can't eat anything really with it. 6 to 8 ounces of steak and I'm done. If there's anything else with it, you kind of forget it. I'm not gonna eat it. So a chicken breast, 1 chicken breast is it. Like I said, pasta, those sorts of things I just avoid because it's bread. I can eat some noodles, like a 1 pack of ramen noodle type thing is enough for me. It'll fill me up, and that's a very popular item in Indonesia. Is Indomie, which is basically a fancy ramen noodle. Indomie is really popular here, and I've tried it. I can eat 1 pack of it. Sometimes I'll get what's called bakso soup, which is a Indonesian meatball soup. I'll eat the meatballs out of it. I'll eat a little bit of the rice noodles out of it and drink a little of the broth and I'm done. I can't really finish the whole bowl. And it's not a big bowl. It's kind of a normal, which I guess ultimately, I do have a little bit of stretch. I'm stretched a little bit from where I was before Christmas, and it probably needed to happen because I couldn't get enough food. I didn't have energy going to the gym. I try to work out. Now I've gained significant strength in the past month. You go back, I worked out for months and months and months and didn't see any progress on the weights, and now I'm seeing significant progress. I said my bench press has jumped up to where I'm benching more than I weigh. I'm hoping to be over 300 pounds bench press by summer. Right now I'm at over 250. I did 250 today, not easily, but it was the 3rd lift I'd done, jumping up, and I did it pretty well. So while that's not that much, it's still pretty nice to be able to do it. I'm 44 years old now, and I'm not like I'm 21 anymore. So being able to bench 300 pounds again would be pretty nice, and I think I'll be able to get there. But yeah, I've got some definition in my shoulders now. I've got I'm beginning to get some definition, not just of course you can see little stretch marks there, not just flab, but there's actual muscle there. So it's nice to see some changes. So I'm not really. So I say I'm not really looking at the scales that much now, as I am looking at how my clothes fit and how I feel. You know, I'm using the CrossFit machine. I was never able to do that. I tried when I went to the gym a year or two ago. Tried using the CrossFit machine, the elliptical machine, and I just couldn't do it. And now, I get on the CrossFit machine before I work out for 20 minutes, run it at about 75 RPMs, get a good sweat going, get good and loosened up. I don't ever get out of breath on it at that. Now I can't run still. I still half mile and I'm dying, but the elliptical, I could go all day on that. So 20 minutes, it gets me about 3 miles, and I'm good. So yeah, there's progress being made, even though my weight loss seems to have really stalled in terms of numbers since January, maybe February, somewhere in there. And I say that I did get down in March. I got down to 233, but we went to at the end of March. We went to Thailand. Weight went up a little bit, but I've been working out so heavy. I can't say it's not muscle, because it is. I've gained a lot of muscle. So anyway, as always, if you have any comments or questions, feel free to post them below. This is first time I've been on in a while. I guess I did do an update about a month or so ago. But anyway, any questions or anything, just holler at me, and I'll maybe be back in a month or two with my 1 year. I said I wouldn't use the term, but 1 year surge anniversary. So we'll see about that, and I'll talk to you guys later.